Hi, it's Claire, your intuitive reader. I hope everybody's having a great Sunday. I'm leaving very soon, so I decided to come up here and do a quick energy read, daily check-in. I actually started off with one deck, and I did my meditation, energy clearing, to make sure that I was receptive to whatever was coming in. And so I used one deck because I wanted to get a very clear understanding of what I was getting, like a literal example. And then I decided to clarify with another deck, which is the Pulp Fiction deck, or the Pulp something deck. It's a cool deck. Oh dear, where I put the box. Anyway, it's a very cool deck. And I got the same 10 of cups. So the first spread, I got 10 of cups. The second deck, I also got the 10 of cups, and I only pulled 3 cards. And then I used another deck to clarify, and I got the 10 of cups as the first card that came out. So there's a lot of emotional connection, but it involves a group. So, which is interesting because the original spread started off with the Six of Wands, and this is a person within a group achieving, but he's also alone. He, she, they are alone. There are people in the background. There are a lot of wands, but still he's up there on his horse, and there's, he's leading the way. It's success. It has to do with followers versus a community. And the what's crossing this is the 9 of Pentacles, and this again is like it's success, but it's independent success, all by yourself. So again, there's this theme of having success, but not realizing that it is integral, that it's part of a community, that you are part of something. That alone, yes, you may be very successful, but together you would really have the most success. And the foundation is the 9 of Wands. Again, this is like, okay, you've put in a lot of work, a lot of effort, but still you're doing it alone. And so maybe stay where you are and wait for the community and the support to be there. This seems to be a difficulty because an emotional difficulty, and because what is in the past is the 7 of Swords, which is deception, which is hurt, which is someone doing something or people doing something, the kind of trickery behind your back. So that can create a sense of needing to do things on your own, or feeling that need, even though that need isn't necessarily the way that's going to lead you to the greatest abundance that you could have. In the Crown, again, it's more wands. And this one is, again, this person alone, like battling all these other things that are coming up. And so this could mean that there was some conflict within a group, which is making it hard. You have 2 sevens here, which is making it hard for your abundance to grow because you're having a difficult time trusting. That's very true. We have to remember to have childlike acceptance. We may get hurt. We may get hurt over and over and over again, but if we focus on the fact that we, as people, need others, we are our most successful, our most abundant when we have a community. And the future holds the King of Swords. Now, this is great leadership, but again, it's alone. It's like, oh, okay, well, see, there's these 2 swords left behind. I picked one up and I am wielding it now. I am the authority, but that can be a little off-putting, and that won't necessarily bring in the kind of reality you want. You may think, oh, I just want to be alone. I don't want this. I don't want this love. I don't want this vulnerability. But with that vulnerability and openness, you will get a lot more in your life than just by doing it your own and going, yeah, I don't need anyone. And I'm not saying that's what you're doing. And I'm not saying it's easy not to do that. I think we do have to remember that just because one person hurt us, it does not mean that all people are going to hurt us, and that there is something inherently wrong with us. Look at it as a lesson that you learned that, maybe you were giving too much of your abundance without waiting to receive and to see what this person's motives were. In the feelings around the situation is the Wheel of Fortune. It's good luck. But this is luck. It can go either way. It's a wheel. So it's a Wheel of Fortune. So if you stick a whole bunch of wands in there and swords, and it's going to get stuck, and you won't necessarily have the greatest outcome. So using those feelings of like, luck is on your side, but you have to decide what that luck is. Is it going to be in a wonderful future, or is it going to be in just being in everlasting hermit mode, where you might get success, but it again is probably not going to be as wonderful, as big of a cornucopia of abundance that you would want. Because around you, the energy around is the Ten of Pentacles. This is community. This is abundance in every way: physical abundance, a material abundance, food, wine. Not that if you don't drink wine, don't worry about that. Or if you have food issues, but this is, think of fruit. It's beautiful and abundant, and that's what I always think of as grapes and the 10 of Pentacles, because grapes are just, you can make so many different things out of them. And use them to, they have antioxidants. They create wine, which is a huge celebratory symbol. And so it's just, that's really wonderful energy. So being more receptive to the beauty and the abundance that's around you, it can really lead to prosperity. That's going to have the biggest oomph into your life. And the desires and stuff around you is the 10 of Cups. And like I said earlier, the 10 of Cups is just emotional fulfillment within a group. This card came out 3 times, 3 decks, and it came out. I mean, this is like emotional heaven, emotional fulfillment in every possible way. And it's coming through like in community. This is all about community. It's about showing that light, about having the rainbow. It's a beautiful card. I mean, you got a 10 of Pentacles and 3 10 of Cups. I mean, that is just like spilling over. The outcome is the 6 of Pentacles, and this is about what you give out, you get back. So the more generous you are, the more a part of the community, the more you share your abundance and have temperance, which I thought was really interesting because, like I said, I pulled cards from this other deck and I only pulled 3. So he, in this card of the 6 of Pentacles, has the scales of justice. And see right here, you also got the Temperance card, which is 2 cups pouring, again, balance. So having balance between, spend time alone, enjoy yourself, get to know yourself, but don't spend so much time maybe doing so much, I'm this and I'm a that, and I have to work on this before I can get to the point where I'm completely vulnerable with somebody. You don't. that vulnerability is something that feel like is a gift. If you give it to them and share it with them, they're like, wow, you trust me. And that trust, giving of your time, of your abundance. I've seen it happen. I've had very little money, but then given a man who was out on the street $100 because I just happened to pull it out. And what was given back to me was I couldn't have imagined. Following that, I just kept getting people being like super generous, and I didn't do it to get something back. I did it because he was cold and it was late at night, and there was a man who was so rude and derogatory towards this man. This man who did nothing but be in need. And so I just felt like an overwhelming need to be generous to this person. And I didn't actually give him the money because I had someone else do it, because I didn't want him to feel sort of shame around it. So I did it purely because I wanted to give him something. I didn't want credit for it. And remember, if you stand alone, you are not going to have, all the time, feeling like you have to battle every battle by yourself. You aren't going to get the prosperity that you are really after. You also got a clarifier of the Six of Cups. This to me shows a lot of childlike innocence, a return to emotions that are needed to feel connected. Again, this community, this sharing of a cup, this, and temperance might be getting in the way. Like, give over to this exuberance, happiness, joy, have fun, celebrate. There is a lot of wands in this, so that's fire and movement. So I'm getting that, get out there, really socialize, really celebrate. And I think that it will lead to a beautiful collaboration, which will be very prosperous and abundant and wonderful. And so anyway, that's what I have for you today. And if you found this enjoyable, if you liked the energy, if you got something out of it, if it resonated, please like and subscribe. And I really appreciate everyone who's showing up and getting something out of this. I'm really looking forward to getting to know more people and going on this journey together. I really hope you have a wonderful Sunday and you come back and join me. Okay, have a great day. I'll see you later. Bye.